not eating birthday cake. Huge fan of the podcast as a 27-year-old who works in a stereotypical white-collar suburban office. I thoroughly enjoy listening to your bi-weekly rants at my desk. Wonderful, man. Speaking of which, I work in the corporate offices of a sales and distribution company that has about 50 employees, but only about 15 people work in my specific office location, which means that about once every motherfucking month, we gather in the big conference room and do the cliche, awkward office happy birthday song. Oh, no, with candles and cake routine and all of that. While I am by no means a health nut, I also try very hard to take care of my body during the workday by eating properly and drinking lots of water. I've also gotten really into bike racing over the past years, which has taught me a lot about the importance of nutrition, etc. So the thought of eating a giant piece of chocolate cake at 2:30 in the afternoon when my eyes are practically bleeding from staring at a computer screen all day would do nothing but make me feel like absolute shit, and I really have no interest. Very smart. This is why, for the past couple of years, I've politely turned down every piece of birthday cake that has been offered to me at these aforementioned ceremonies. Unfortunately, I am the only one of my coworkers, most of whom are women, who has adopted this no-cake philosophy. So every single time I stick out like a sore thumb after I decline the piece that is passed to me, at which point I have to deal with this wave of passive aggression from these ladies regarding my decision to abstain from this sacred ritual. I also share a birthday with one of my coworkers, so I am spared some of the awkwardness that goes along with refusing cake on my own birthday, but still made out to be some kind of monster. Okay, Jesus, going on and on here. Well, I have no intention of succumbing to the peer pressure brought forth by my colleagues. This might be the best written fucking letter I've ever had on the podcast. Is it possible that I'm being rude by not sharing in the celebration? What's more is that even if I found out people did feel that I was being douchey by not eating cake, I still wouldn't give a shit what they think. Does this make me a sociopath? No, it doesn't. It makes you somebody who knows what he wants, and everybody else is, you just get, you know what, you need to just get a little space here. Couple of little verbal, how the great ones create space in all, football, hockey, basketball. You don't have to do that in baseball, but you know what I mean? The great ones create space, okay? So what you have to do is you have to tap into your greatness and you have to create space, okay? And just say, look, people, it's not that I'm not happy that it's your birthday. I just don't want to become a lard ass. I mean, I'm not being a dick here, but, a lot of you, I'm not going to say who, over the years, your slacks just keep getting bigger because you keep eating all this fucking cake. All right? You're blowing out your bodies. And I'm not going to be a part of it. And a part of me dies every time I watch you guys eating this shit. But if that's what you want to do, by all means, go ahead and do it. But I'm not going to become a fucking cow like most of you guys are. Half of you should have bells around your fucking necks. All right? There you go. You just, right there. They'll never ask you for cake again. You probably won't even get invited. That's what that's what Sidney Crosby would do, right? Mario Lemieux, the great ones, they create space. No, dude, you're not a sociopath, all right? You're doing the right thing, I don't know. I don't know why women like sweets so much, I like sweets. I'm just a big fruit basket. I actually like sweets, but when I stay away from them for a while, if you really abstain from fucking desserts and everything, if you walk into a place that has a bunch of crazy desserts, it doesn't even look like edible for human consumption. You know what I mean? I always said it looks like clown food. You know what I mean? Like a clown sneezed. Especially if it's really like a lot of like fruits and fucking whipped cream and all of that shit. It looks ridiculous. It's all these crazy colors, greens and purples, right? You're doing the right thing, is all I'm saying. You're doing the right thing. You're into bike racing, you're working out. This is the deal, dude. You actually got a chance of banging one of those fucking cake-eating broads in your section because they're going to see, like, half of them are probably just testing you. The other half are fucking probably codependent fucking cake eaters. And they feel guilty. and they know that after they eat that, then that sugar's going to be in their veins, and then they're going to go back to their desk and they're going to start eating a handful of fucking cheddar-flavored goldfish, just shoving them down, I bet if you walked around your little section of your cubicles and you looked at their keyboards, I bet their keyboards are greasy. Huh? I bet there's crumbs in them. I don't know. You know what? I think you're too good to work there. What do you think about that? That's what I got out of that fucking letter. All right.